Welcome to God's Own TV.
Almighty God will grant your request.
Reactions as Faith Oyedepo shares miscarriage testimony. Media personality Tolu Oniru, popularly known as Toolz, reacted to the miscarriage testimony of Mrs. Faith Oyedepo, wife of Bishop David Oyedepo, who is the founder of Living Faith Church worldwide. Recall that Pastor Faith Oyedepo, while preaching on faith, shared the testimony of having a miscarriage while pregnant with her first son, which was a demonstration of her faith in action. According to her, she noticed she was bleeding, and when she told her husband, he told her she can't have a miscarriage and then asked for his meal. In her words, she said, "I remember when I was pregnant with our first son. One day, I saw blood flowing from me. When my husband returned home, I told him I had a miscarriage. Boldly and without hesitation, he said, 'You can't have a miscarriage,' and then asked to be served his meal." The woman of God noted that the solid words of her husband about her not having a miscarriage activated the spirit of faith in her, and the pregnancy was sustained. But despite the clear intentions of Mrs. Faith's testimony, Tolu Oniru, on the other hand, saw it as a problem and a danger sign that many shouldn't take after. The media presenter noted that when a pregnant lady is bleeding, she should be taken to the hospital and not served food at the moment, as the situation is critical and should be handled as such. She also urged pregnant women not to follow the trend. In her words, she said, "Please don't do this. If you are bleeding from a possible miscarriage, go to the hospital. Last thing you should be doing is making food for anyone. I'm so annoyed. Nigeria has one of the worst maternal mortality rates in the world, and someone is here saying ignore bleeding through pregnancy and enter kitchen." Like Toolz, many have registered their displeasure over the testimony shared by Pastor Faith Oyedepo, with many judging the action of Bishop David Oyedepo wrong and lacking empathy.